Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. In watching this video, this mind presentation. First of all, let me thank you for all watching this mind presentation video. So I'm delighted to be here today in this video to talk to you about design of face and location-based attendance system on Android platform. So first, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Akmal Firdaus from Telkom University, and my study program is Diploma Telecommunication of Technology. And then my student ID number is 67051841337, and my class is 4203. So did you know that before we going to the topic, did you know about online attendance? So if you don't know about online attendance is an attendance registration solution that uses a cloud system and is connected to database in real time. The cloud system allows attendance data to be restored automatically. Besides, the attendance data can be accessed anywhere and anytime as long as it is connected to an internet connection. From the system described, of course, there are many advantages to online attendance. So there are four chapters that we're going to talk about. Number one is primarily, and then number two or chapter two about basic theory, and then chapter three about system model, and chapter four is expected from the output. So we're going to talk about chapter one, primarily. So background, it is very important to record attendance is in office space. Important attendance is used, for example, for attendance and report the presence of the agency, facilities, grouping, and the data collection. Card-based fingerprint-based attendance that is widely used today has several drawbacks and cheats. For example, attendance using card easily damaged, prone to lose, and being untrusted by friends. Meanwhile, fingerprint-based it can be reduce effectiveness of the queuing process if it is dirty or wet. So the presence of face and location presence system can make it easier and more effective, making effective attendance and minimize the occurrence the cheating presences. In the location detection system, user can find out the location from the other user. So you can monitoring the other person to know that if it's present or not. So number two or chapter two about basic theory. This is about component that I use to build up the application. So what is ML Kit? ML Kit is about mobile SDK or that bring you Google machine learning expertise for Android and iOS apps. It's powerful to use. ML Kit provides easy to use API that can help you your custom TensorFlow Lite model in a mobile app. This is the diagram of ML Kit. So this is Google Vision API, TensorFlow Lite, Neural Network API, Firebase ML. So what is ML Kit for my application? This is for build the face recognition. So I need the machine learning that can remember or can specification or can identification the image face to remember. So what is Google Maps API? The Google Maps API is a library from JavaScript. The simple is Google Maps APIs for my application is to build the coding from the location. So there's a Google Maps service, there are coding, direction, distance metric. So I don't want to talk a lot about it. So I'm going to talk about there is a coding that I use it is geocoding. So the geocoding is the process converting address such as 1600 meter Bragway Mountain View to graphical coordinate to geographical coordinate latitude such as 37 blah 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 and longitude 122 point blah blah blah, which are used to place marker or position of the map. So the geocoding is to make a name that and then convert to latitude or longitude. So this is evaluation, street view, maximum zoom, imaginary. So I don't want to talk about a lot about it. So the next is what is Android Studio? Maybe you ever hear about Android Studio, or maybe you see this one. So Android Studio is Integrated Development Environment or EDA, specifically for building applications that can run the Android platform. So the simple was Android Studio to my application is to build up the coding is exactly the coding to wall coding. So the example of programming language is Java, Kotlin, and C++. So what is for my application I use two programming language. Is it about Java and then Kotlin? So what is face recognition? So face recognition is a type of biometric identification system. The system identifies a person with special feature on the body as well as DNA differentiates one person from the other. Next is what is Firebase real-time database. The Firebase real-time database is a database that is hosted in the cloud. So the data is stored as a JSON. It's about the programming language that called JSON. And always pay attention to a very connected client in real time. Yeah. So it's real time. The Firebase the system will later store information, maybe data that we need later, and then we will be displayed on the application itself. So the next is what is an attendance? So an attendance system is a personal attendance management system or an institution or maybe agency that automatically record attendance data and can be used as a source report to personal management needs. Number 3 or chapter 3 is about system model. So I'm going to talk simple about my model system. So there's you have to start application and then you will need to scanning the location. If the location is the same as the application need, it will be scanning your face and first is capture your face, and then it will be saved in database or Firebase, and then it will be shown in your application. It is about location, face, and then time, and then date. Yeah, this is my diagram application. There's a star, scan location, scan face, or if it's face in location is detection. If it is same location, if it is the same person face, it will be processed and then the data will be saved in the database. So the program is done. Maybe the output is about before. Uh, it is about it will be show about face, picture, and then the location, and then the time they are dead. Or maybe the face and the location is not detection. The application will running back, and you need to try again. Maybe you have to scan location, or maybe you can scan your face. So this is the prototype of I'm making this application. So the chapter 4 is expect from the output. So the expect from the output is scan location at a distance of 10 meter and the text space can run maybe to number 2 can run the process of sending data to Firebase or localhost. Number 3 can display face my bad. I'm sorry. Can display face, location and data and dates, time and Android. Thank you for watching this mind presentation. If there is any question, may apologize if there's any mistake from my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.